So with Season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 kicking off and in full swing, we got a brand new weapon. Now yesterday in a few shorts, I gave some quick details about this Tempus Torrent in multiplayer as well as a little bit in Warzone 2. This video will focus on this weapon in Modern Warfare 2. Stay tuned for a different video giving the details and some gameplay about this weapon in Warzone 2. Now we'll showcase the best loadout pretty soon, but if you guys are wondering how you get this weapon, it's tied to a weapon challenge. Now apparently you can extract this in DMZ. This may be easier for some people, but if you guys want to go the multiplayer route, you can get 25 double kills with Marksman Rifles in multiplayer. Now depending on the situations, depending on your luck, will determine how quick you go by this challenge. For me, I was a little unlucky. I wasn't really getting people together. They were individually separate, and again, hardcore, core, whatever I was trying, it just took a long time. I know some people got it done quick. Fortunately, I wasn't able to do that. Now, in regards to this weapon, here on screen is the best loadout. We are using all 5 slots, and if you guys look real quickly on the bottom left, you will see that the stats are mainly in the green. This build is solely focused on being a little bit more aggressive than you will be on a Marksman Rifle. The reason for that, I tried using this in kind of a medium range lock only situation, holding down corridors, but I just feel like it wasn't my preferred style, and this isn't, in my opinion, the best medium range Marksman Rifle in the game. It definitely has more run and gun intrinsic to the weapon platform, so that's good if you're looking for something to run and gun, but if you aren't about running and gunning with Marksman Rifles, this build may not be for you. Now let's jump right into the attachments. First off, on the muzzle, we have the bore 490. This has a tuning of 0.31 and 0.07. When it comes to underbarrels, we have the F-Tac Ripper 56. The tuning will be negative 0.36 and a positive tuning of 0.12. We've decided to rock a laser as well with the FSS OLAV laser, and the tuning will be negative 0.32 and a plus 24.68. This laser definitely made this weapon feel a little bit more faster on the ADS, and something I definitely recommend. For the rear grip though, we have the X10 grip. We have a negative 0.55 and a plus 0.30. And for the guard is honestly a unique attachment for this weapon. We have plus 0.10 and a negative 0.10. This weapon in itself will definitely cater to medium range combat. If you guys don't like the iron sights, which I do, you'll see in the gameplay pretty soon, you guys can switch for an optic to give you guys some line of sight, but I don't think this weapon needs an optic. It's pretty good with the iron sights itself. Now let's jump into the gameplay. Now, a little disclaimer to the gameplay. This is currently still the second day of this update, so there are people still trying to do double kills with Marksman Rifles. So sometimes the player isn't probably playing to their max potential. Therefore, things may seem a little bit easier when it comes to the kill feed you're watching. Now, collectively, this weapon is going to be fun for those higher skill players that want a little bit of a challenge, who want some precision-based weapon to mess around in multiplayer. If you guys are not accurate, you guys avoid snipers at all costs, this Marksman Rifle might not be the choice for you, and you will be playing at a massive disadvantage if anyone's rocking attack, a Vaznev, anything that is more meta in multiplayer. But if you guys do get the swing of it, this weapon can be very, and I mean very, satisfying to use in multiplayer, and honestly gives a nice little challenge to the experience itself. Every now and then, I like to challenge myself. I like to use something that maybe isn't the best, but I want to have fun with it. I want to find a way to make it work. And this weapon, with the loadout I showed you guys, I made it work, and I was having a good time. But again, this is definitely catered to more skill play. Those who like those precision-based weapons, if you guys like to spray and pray and just unload a bunch of bullets, this weapon may not be for you. The headshot multiplier, specifically the fact that this can one-shot headshot, can create for some wild times if you're able to capitalize on headshots. If you aren't capitalizing on headshots, then you may leave yourself in a little bit of a vulnerable position to get absolutely smacked by the opponent, especially if they're using attack, anything that is more on the meta side of things. If you have great map knowledge and you guys know how to play the lanes and know when to peek and peek with your sights up, then you will definitely be on the winning side of an engagement. But if you guys are just playing this like an SMG, then maybe you will be struggling a good bit. With the way this is set up, medium range is kind of the furthest you should try to push engagements, and kind of don't get too close. But if you guys happen to get up close and personal, that headshot can save your life. But if you don't get it, then you're probably 6 feet under, waiting to respawn. But that's pretty much all I have to say on this Tempus Torrent Marksman Rifle. I wish this was a little bit more meta. I wish their new weapons are more meta. It's a little unfortunate that this season's mid-season updates weapon is something that is kind of niche, never going to be meta, but there is some fun stuff with this weapon in multiplayer, and you guys will see later today in Warzone 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, found this video informative, definitely be sure to give this video a like. Helps with the video a ton. If you guys want more content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified for when I drop more content. But that's all I got on this one. Drop a comment down below your thoughts. Challenge you here, and I'm out.